No, no, the chair.
No.
Oh, it's just a man.
You're not. You're just a man.
A very extremely large man.
You're just a guy. Whoa, I'm gonna jump away from you is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bunny hop, I think. There he's dead, I killed him.
Yep, he's gone.
This game's easy for babies. This game is for tiny little soft babies. Were you aware of this?
I was aware of this, actually.
Did you hear that this game was made for tiny little soft babies?
Like, there was an interview. They specifically said made for tiny soft babies.
They bapped the baby in the face with a microphone and said, "What do you have to say about this baby?" And he said,
You're right. This is easy even for tiny soft babies.
said the subtitles. Stupid ass tiny soft babies. Baby
Specifically the soft one.
Well, if it's a hard ass baby, I don't want to mess with him. He might work out or something. You know what I mean?
Should we auto aim? Stop shooting the guy.
No, I think I was aiming slightly to the right of what I was trying to hit. That wasn't the game's fault this time. It was just the game's fault. I never do anything wrong. So is this guy, like, while holding his wife, just like fending off waves of bad guys as well, or? No, I have to sit here and think.
Oh, hold on. I gotta sit down in this.
This is a good chair for deciding on my next novel.
Where is the light coming from on this chair?
The moon. It's ricocheting off the clouds and bouncing back in. It's like it's like catching all the light from the sun and then like whipping it at the clouds and it ricochets down. We're in science time. God, it's embarrassing.
Just at that one specific spot.
That one specific spot. Oh, God damn, why is it broken?
This place sucks.
I can't steal this car. Most of it's missing.
Somebody's already stealing a large portion of it.
Yeah, it's up on cinder blocks, I think.
Hello? Oh.
Excuse me, that almost squished me.
That's a very sturdy chain link fence.
I need to speak to the park ranger or perhaps his supervisor. For I do not feel safe enjoying this park mountain portion of the country. Fix it. Fix it now, he says.
Kerchunk.
Oops.
Oh. Well, it blew up a little bit.
I better get at it. He pulls out like a handkerchief, starts wiping his fingerprints off the thing. Oh, I gotta get out of here. They're gonna bill me for this.
I didn't do that.
A tree fell over or something.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Why can't we take the power company truck?
Why can't I just have, like, just a really big flashlight? Like a cartoonishly oversized version of the regular flashlight that I have to shoulder mount. Can I just have one of those?
Yeah, where's my shoulder-mounted flashlight?
Like, you know in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 where Iron Man has that giant cannon on his shoulder? Can I just have that, but like flashlight? It just, like, laser beams things to death. You guys have a laser beam, actually, says Alan. I'm pretty sure that's just focus light. Can I just have a laser beam gun?
Yeah, I bet a laser beam gun would do pretty well against these guys, actually.
Just slices straight through them. No. That's a flare gun. Oops.
Whoops.
That's not what I meant to use.
It's a little hard to see through the flare, though.
It was so hard to see that I didn't even realize what gun I was using. Yes. Oh, look at these boys just rocking. Oh.
She got a whole posse.
Whoa. Whoa, you hear the sound like tripling up.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Blam.
It's a slow burn death for them. They slowly disintegrate. Like, it starts at the toes and goes up. Why is it always the toes? That sucks to be you, says Alan. Slowly, old man running away.
Birds.
Oh, that's the most precarious. That's the most precarious coffee I've ever seen in my life. That haunted barrel just decided just to go by, I guess.
that barrel had somewhere to be.
Had somewhere to be.
Who put this here?
Here I come. God.
God dang it.
Oops. Well, that was very wonky. You see him like he reached down to get it, but it just didn't work. I guess. Maybe this time I'm gonna go.
Whoa.
He's got like momentum when he moves, so it takes like a half second for him to actually stop. Well, I'm gonna get this time. I'm really thirsty. I really need that concentration. Levels are low. I'm gonna get this time. There, I got it.
There we go.
Whoa! Was it worth it, Alan? And then with his like dying gasp, like, it is haunted. With his last gasp, he says, yes. There, I got it. And then I did a cool action jump, and then I missed and landed here, and now I've survived with the coffee, so I have it now. You're welcome.
Yeah, we did it. Now let's go into this abandoned coal mine.
There are supplies down here. I'm pretty sure the Moonshiners left like a flamethrower, maybe an RPG. I don't know.
Oh, I'd love an RPG.
Would you though? Does an RPG make much light?
Hi guys.
I guess I will now use the flashbangs I just picked up. Whoa. Cool. Whoa, frames.
Blam.
Easy.
You only had to use one of those flashbangs.
That's only a net gain of 2 though. Ow. My ankles, I need those to stay standing. Now I'm gonna run like this for the rest of the week. God damn it.
How am I gonna get my wife if I have to run like this?
Why would my wife even want me to get her if I'm running like this? What if I do that and she just turns around and says, you know what, I'm fine being kidnapped, goodbye.
I like the kidnapper more, actually.
If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
I'll take a pump action shotgun.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I forgot there were, like, different, like, types of weapons in the same category in this game.
Well, it's been a long time. I just can't wait for us to get that combat shotty and also, like, that heckin' super high-powered antimatter sniper rifle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That super high-powered anti-material...
Whoa, goddammit, I've tried to dodge with space again. Dead by dawn, dead by dawn, dead by dawn.
Why do they all keep saying that?
Well, they all keep saying that. Something, something, swallow your soul, something, something. Whoa, that guy's like backstepping real fast here. So. That didn't do anything to you guys. You guys just completely ignored it.
They were kind of on the edge of it, I think.
No, this game's broken. This game is broken, and I will now turn on this giant flashlight and then get hit in the junk with an axe, and then you walk over here.
It's pointed in the complete wrong direction. Well, it's a good thing they're stupid and they walk right into it.
It's a shame that the light makes it hard for me to see as well. That's really bright, god dang.
Pump action shotgun's pretty good, though.
I mean, I missed half of the shots, but whatever. Hold on, timeout. Okay. Dweeb.
How'd you keep the flashlight on him while you were reloading like that, Alan?
It says right here in the story that I'm good at it. The hell, what?
Game?
What was this? What? Was this just a pointless trap? What was that?
It was a trigger and encounter button.
There, I did it. I told it to deposit another monster from the closet.
Been a while since
Ow! What is this? What is this room?
You turned on the gank squad. I don't know what to tell you.
I hate the Gang Squad. This is the worst boss in Dark Souls 7. I went that way last time. I got riggedy hardcore wrecked. I guess I'll go this way and just get riggedy hardcore rectified again.
I mean, I guess I can get riggedy wrecked again.
I guess it was kind of cool getting riggedy wrecked for like a minute. But now I have the power of youth on my side.
A youth?
Well, I went back in time because I have quick save and quick load features, so I'm younger now than I was before I went back in time.
I think it said open the fridge, but it didn't open, so...
It did, and then I tried, and then 3 enemies killed me with hatchets. Which is why I'm confused as to... Which is why I'm confused as to what's going on here. Idiots.
Slam!
Get obliterated. This game's
Oh, flare gun ammo.
Okay, what's your secret, Fridge? Okay.
Nothing, apparently.
There's just no point to that, I guess.
It's a...
Yes, okay.
Hi, guys. Thanks.
This is just a trap. I've been killed by that fridge twice now. What a hacker, that fridge. This fridge is here for your body when it's done, it says, gobbling me up when I die. Now to digest him over the course of the next few years.
I had no real
Like the
plan. I was
Sarlacc.
going to give the kidnapper
Well,
all
dude,
the
I'm a fridge, so I
had
cold
for
these
Alice.
colds. He's preserved for a long time, so it's gonna take a while for me to get through it.
And make him talk.
Bits of him got into my freezer section too, so it's gonna take extra long. He says, talking to the shadow men who were getting uncomfortable with the conversation, like scratching their heads, waiting for an opportunity to leave and stop talking to him. Like, it takes a while. I'm like a snake. I don't have to eat for very long. Like, I got, like, a kid to pick up tonight, says one of the shadow guys. Like, I gotta go pick up my kid from nighttime soccer practice for shadow kids.
Yeah, I gotta get home to my shadow wife, also.
My shadow wife's getting pretty pissed with how I keep taking on these extra shadow shifts at Shadowtown. Bringing in that shadow pay. Fridge is like, I know you guys don't say shadow before every word. You're lying to me right now. I know that this isn't being honest.
I gotta get that shadow dough.
No, I gotta get the shadow dough so I can eat that shadow bread. What? Now it's open!
Oh, now it's open. Okay,
There
there's
was
just nothing in it, though.
Nothing in it. It's broken. What was the point of that? What was the point? Time, help me! What was the point?
I don't know.
This game's stupid. Whoa,
Oh, hi.
Kidoki.
Hello.
Hold on, I turn my phone. Oh my god! I can't see anything. This game's hard. Ow, he says with his shadow shield on. Ouch.
That hurt a little bit, I guess.
You pushed me back, and I felt it kind of in like my tum-tum area, because it's soft there. I felt it. But I'm like, I'm fine though. I just felt it. I ignored it afterwards. I was like, I'm done.
I had my shadow shield up, so I'm okay, but just ow.
Slow motion going around busting out my maintenance kit and fixing this light, switching the light bulb out. Whoa. Excuse me, I'm gonna get hit anyway. Never mind, I'm fine.
No, you're fine. It's okay.
I did it.
Instantly defeated.
This game's easy. This game
is, as we've established.
Easy.
As we've established, it is for tiny soft babies.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach.
What?
Was it going?
Wait, you ragdolls.
That was a pretty good jump, Alan.
What a
The
goober.
dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going.
This place is haunted. There's zombies, I think.
My stomach. Was it going for Alice?
God dang, they lost a lot of people here.
People tend to die time.
Get it?
What?
The graveyard shift?
Oh.
Oh, hey, it's been a while since we saw one of the Shadow Stepper guys. Shadow step away from that!
Why'd you do that jump when you threw the grenade? You think you were stunting on us?
It was cool!
Are you jealous that I can shadow step like this? Is that why you're doing it? Because you're jealous that I can shadow step in a circle around you and be really fucking annoying and take forever? You jealous about
I
this?
am pretty jealous he can Shadow Step.
I'm kind of annoyed and jealous about the fact that you won't stop shadow stepping on me. And then for some reason you got really tuckered out and just decided to stop doing it entirely and die.
Well, look, I ran down my entire mana bar. It's costly to shadow step, you know?
Yeah, I'm you know what I'm saying? No, I don't, because I don't play nerd shit like that, says Alan Wake. So like the big burly miner guy. I don't play nerd games like you do. Oh, it's haunted. It's haunted. Oh, no. Time is spooky, scary. It's coming to get me.
Oh no, he's immune to your flashlight.
It's immune to my flashlight. They're learning. They're learning. Don't you? No, you stop now. There.
Why was that just going?
It was on a hill, I guess, and just coincidentally, in the 5 gazillion years it was sitting here, I happened to show up and the rust wore away enough for it to just start rolling on its own.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Whoa.
What the hell is happening?
None of those are possessed, though, so why did they do that?
Was that just the physics fucking up for a second? No, there it goes.
Oh, there we go. It's just pushing some things around a little bit.
There's something going on around here. You're not fooling me. I'm starting to catch wise to what's going on in this town, says Alan.
I'm getting a little bit of an inkling that something's going on.
I'm starting to think something's amiss up in here. Starting to think whatever's going on is a little wacky, maybe a little supernatural, if I dare say. Yum. That candy paper kicking back in. Whee!
So glad I wrote on that.
Gray Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Gray Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. A nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners face on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there. A grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Gray Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970, and the only lesson they took from this is that, well, adults are just too big to be working in these mines.
Cable, I've heard that the children do yearn for the mine.
I've heard that they may be yearning for a bit of mines. They are really into that Minecraft game that came out a while back.
Yeah, that...
Why would they care so much about Minecraft if they didn't yearn for the mines? Hey kid, you get to play Minecraft in real life. You say handing them a pickaxe, they're like, oh boy! And then it just like time lapses like 5 years and they just like, you see the joy in their face just turn into sad sacks of skin under their eyes, and it's like, oh. And then they die from black lung.
He looks like he's aged like 30 years.
You ever see there's some like really early film reels, right? Back from that era. You ever see like the kids that were chimney sweeps or like the ones who had jobs at like 8?
I don't think.
And like the way they look and the way they move, it's like they're just tiny adults. It's like they've been aged so hard by the stupid shit that we put them through.
Cool. Glad we did that.
Yeah, they're like holding their suspenders like adults, like, man, look at that camera over there or whatever. They're crazy. They like look like tiny adult, like their faces look like adult faces that have been shrunk down onto a kid body. It's like, oh my god.
Look at that newfangled camera thing over there.
My boy, howdy. Look at that, whatchamacallit, that what the scientists did in the laboratory. God, I was talking.
Back in my day, 3 years ago, we didn't have those.
Back in my day, we used to have to go ahead and hand crank that camera. Now the kids are heckin' spoiled with the just hand cranking itself. I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
Yeah. You got a little bit squished.
Damn. They squished me to child size, and now I'm stuck here forever because it is a mine.
The ghosts of the mine owners showed up and they're like, oh, well, you're child-sized, you're on our mine property, this is your purgatory now.
You just belong to me now, it seems. The ghosts of mines past, it says.
That's the rules. I don't make the rules.
What do you do now, idiot?
You're gonna die is what you're gonna do.
I scared it with my gun and then it couldn't handle and had a heart attack and died forever. Take that.
Get obliteratomized.
Oh, come on. Why is there so much garbage in this mine? What if I just hide?
Ow!
What if I just hide behind this thin wooden plank, though? And look over and stop paying attention to what I'm doing for like a second? What if I do that?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Dodge. Whoa! I don't know where the other ones went. God, it's sensitive. I don't know where the other ones went, but you're dead now, I guess.
They're back over there. The tractor is having a time.
I wish the tractor would get stuck between these two pillars and like start Austin Powers, just like trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Just like going back and forth. He just keeps raising up, shaking, and then going kink, and landing back where he was. Raising up, shaking, then go kink, and then falling back down.
The darkness is like, hold on, I got it. Just give me a minute, I got it.
I got it, I'm doing it really good right now. Look at me doing it. How do I switch the heckin' shoulder? Can't I? Yes, tab is how you do this.
There you go.
Thank you, Time, for your help.
You're welcome. I did that.
Here I come, adventure. You can't hide from me forever, I wrote you. I'm going to show up and say, adventure, I'm your father. And Adventure will say, I can't believe you showed up with your dick out during the biggest interview of my life. That's from Eric Andre. Time, watch Eric Andre, it's pretty funny.
That was a pretty hefty train engine that you just got smacked in the face by.
Whatever, I'm Alan Heckin Wake. I literally wrote to give myself plot armor during this.
No, but you see, I wrote that I got smacked in the face by that.
Brought to you by Energizer. Hold on, time out. Brought to you by
Energizer.
Every time he realizes his flashlight's like, brought to you by Energizer. Wow, this is certainly a segment.
Where did the other one go? Hello?
Whatever, I'm just gonna ignore you. You figure that out on your own. Whoa, I'm just getting them right.
No, remember me, I'm here.
Oh. He really wants me to remember him, he's here. What if I hide behind a tree though? Would he go? I'm gonna go ahead and just crumple my way around the tree and get you, buddy. Damn, that was scary, entire train engine, like, fuel tank thing. I guess I will keep this key. I don't know why I picked up this key, but I found it, and it's probably useful eventually. Hopefully it belongs to an SUV that I can hijack and just drive around into a bunch of shadow beings.
It's always good to just pick up every key you see and keep it.
But then again, I could just... And then he drops the key into the coffee and it dissolves for flavor, and he's like, I could just...
How else am I supposed to get the iron in my diet?
Yeah, all I do is eat, like, fruits. What's high in iron, Time? Help. I mean, we don't need that much, right? We only need a little bit.
I don't think so, yeah. I think red meat does have a lot of iron.
The only three things that I know we need for sure is fat, protein, and carbs, and that's it. Everything else is like micronutrient and heckin'...
Yeah.
There I am, writing my fan fiction about the scary door.
I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from...
Ow, my eye! Fucking God, Alan!
A realm of gods and dreams.
Alan says at the TV, God damn it. Ouch! For you, it was just a finger, but you reached it up to the lens and it punched my entire face because I got really big for a second.
Why did I write that in? God.
To the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawled back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Shut up. I'm trying to stop reading your books. Stop making me buy your books. I'll pick up this hunting rifle.
Yeah, me.
If Silent Hill has ever taught me anything, it's that the hunting rifle is way better than everything else ever.
It's got more range than the shotgun, at least.
Yeah, it also has a higher DPS because you kill most things in like 2 shots. In Silent Hill, I don't know if this is good in this one. I don't know. Well, there it is. Whoa! Save the forest! Please stop tearing down the trees in our national parks. This is what happens. They show up and they just start falling over.
You're gonna get arrested for doing that.
We need those to breathe. You take all the trees away. We're gonna need like oxygen scrubbers if you get rid of all the trees. Those are really wonky and like complicated to make.
We're gonna have to have canned air like in Spaceballs.
Oh God, I could... Time, I would wedgie you right now for a can of Perrier right now. That sounds delicious. I would love a can of pure, delicious, unpolluted air. Not since prehistoric times have I enjoyed such. Hello? Old phone, who's
The
this?
message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
That's how I deduced that the kidnapper wasn't actually a kidnapper and that my wife was behind this the whole time.
She could never hide her texting style.
Funnily enough, I, a writer, married somebody who was basically functionally illiterate.
Wife doesn't even have a B in it.
Wife, no have B, I texted back so that she could hopefully understand. I should probably unequip this flare gun, actually.
You should probably unequip the flare gun.
I want to use the hunting rifle. Give me the hunting rifle. I want to make the next 2 engagements really easy and then use the revolver for everything else.
Birds.
No!
hi,
No! I ruined it. I'm at like 667 or something now. God damn it.
Oh no!
We looked at the stats and I was like 665 birds killed last time we looked at it and I ruined it now.
You didn't even get to look and see the funny number.
I didn't even get to... Unless it means swarms. No, 684. Oh, it should have been swarms.
I guess we have to restart the playthrough now.
Well, you heard it here first, everybody. Come get me, mother hackers. God, I have nothing else to do except save my wife, and I've got like all night to do that, so come on. Whoops.
That's fine. You can still walk on that.
If only we had tiny carpenters here with their tiny little child hands to fix this. There.
Get obliteratomized.
No stop it. Some of the birds literally just burned away into dust, but that's fine. Whoa, baby.
Whoa.
Whoa, well, you daredevil.
Cutting it a little close there.
He's into that extreme sport, it seems. He's used to free climbing up these mountains. Get out of here. No. I'm gonna get you. There, I got you.
There they go.
There's a swarm over there, and swarm. There's a heckin' flock, I meant, over there. It's a flock of birds, right? Well, these would be murders of crows, but
Yeah.
unless they're ravens, I'm pretty sure they're crows. They might be ravens.
Probably crows. They might be
ravens. Because of a thing that we haven't seen yet.
I think ravens is an unkindness, maybe? Let me look that up. I think that's what it is.
What? That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. An unkindness of ravens? Shut up. Somebody was just being really pretentious that day.
Yeah.
It's not a flock of ravens. It's in fact an unkindness, because when ravens get together, given their intelligence, they scheme and plot against us. It's very unkind.
A group of owls is called a parliament, apparently.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, because owls are supposed to be wise, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But ravens and unkind... Ravens are kind of chill, from what I understand, if you're just nice to them.
Yeah.
I've discovered that this particular group of sparrows is from now on known as an unagreeable, in my opinion. And when there's like twice as many as normal, that's most disagreeable.
I think sparrows are actually like really aggressive.
Well, they gotta heckin' make it work for them out there when they're heckin' on that grind set, kid. You think sparrows can just pay for anything? They got like 7 subscription services they gotta work for, so they gotta step on every small person they can find. They go looking for small people to step on because they themselves are so small. Sparrows are small, right? They're little birds.
Yeah, they're little.
Yeah, that's why they're like chihuahuas. They just look for anybody to bully that's smaller than them. They're like, God fucking finally, they say. Am I going the wrong way? Am I gonna enter the lava zone if I go this way instead of finding my wife?
Yeah, I mean, we can visit.
The lava zone is DLC only.
Oh, I just got hit in the face with a paywall.
$10 for the lava zone.
$10 for like 2 new resources and 1 new enemy? Come on, f off. I'm assuming this is where I'm supposed to go.
Probably.
I'm gonna go back this way. Here I am cutting back to here if I don't find anything interesting. This is very clearly the direction it goes, so we're going back to the headache tunnel.
Yeah, that looks like a drop you can't get back up, so...
To the headache tunnel.
Oh boy, Demon Ruins, here we go.
Maybe we'll just skip the headache tunnel actually on second thought. We're gonna come back deeper into the murder dungeon tunnel. Come back to the headache tunnel. It comes harvest some fresh ore of dagging migraines. Pick up this migraine ore.
Why did the other side have a drop down if this is like giving us...
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
It's because I'm losing it. I have to get out of here, and also there's a manuscript page here, so that's why.